How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Heist League. Your boy is level 67, almost 68, which means when I hit 68, I can equip all the cool items. All the items the cool kids get to wear. We get to wear the cool clothes. Oh my god, I get to go to the mall and buy my own clothes. Mom isn't buying my clothes anymore. What's going on? I have some gear, specifically Cost Priest Will. Hopefully I'll be able to equip it when I hit level 68. I mean, it's not even linked, it's not properly linked or anything, so I need to figure out what to do with this this piece of gear, but you know, maybe we're gonna switch over in a level. Do I try to 6-link it first? There's no way I'm 6-linking it. I can try and 6-socket it. I can try and like get a 6-socket. Alright, I'll go down to 20 jewelers. Okay, you know what? Maybe my new clothes aren't ready just yet. Maybe we should wait until we actually finish this friggin' act. Okay? I've been playing around with some of I've been doing some more heists, you know, which is why I haven't really been progressing. I've been doing a lot of heists actually. They've been very fun. Again, I've been thoroughly enjoying myself, but sometimes I do the heist and I'm like, hey man, these heists, aren't they just I don't mean to sound dismissive, but aren't heists basically just like a glorified series vault? You know what I mean? Like, a heist is basically what I imagine a series vaults to be, except a series vaults is just a bunch of chests. I mean, that's what heist is basically, right? I mean, like, you know, a lot of work has been put into it, which is what I mean by I don't want to be dismissive, right? I'm not trying to categorize the entire heist into one shitty map, which is what a series vault kind of is, but at the same time, it's like they share kind of similar concepts, don't they? You know, they're both maps in a way, right? Like heists are basically a beginner's introduction to maps. I understand why it's there, right? It's like a way to introduce introduce the player to maps. You know, you can roll it similar to maps and all that stuff. But like, I'm looking at how people are farming this stuff in the late game and basically just running through. They're not killing much. You know, they're not really killing much and they're just opening up chests. And I'm like, hey man, like, that's a series vaults. Like if that series vaults had really good drops and you sprinkle some mobs in there every now and then, you basically got the same thing. Now this league, admittedly, it's not just the heist itself, right? Like you got cool concepts. You have obviously, you know, all these new gems, which these replica gems, replica uniques, like that is a lot of work. Like for sure, that is probably took more time to work on than all of this other stuff. Maybe. I mean, you know, you gotta do level designs, whereas with gems, you just gotta create additional stats, but they probably had to think about what to put on these gems. They had to make new uniques, you know, add that into the code. Like there's just all kinds of stuff, right? Like this league is jam-packed full of content, admittedly. But the actual heist and the way people do grand heists and all that stuff, basically it's series vaults, right? The stuff that I'm actually really looking forward to, and like we're talking way into the future, right? Because I'm assuming heist is going core in some form. Like I'm really thinking about just exclusively doing heists to level, instead of like, you know, progressing through the story and all that. I'm doing it the other way around, which is like I level through heists and then I just run through the story real quick with my overpowered gear and all of that stuff. So I do hope it goes core because I want to play more of it. But if you like really boil it down to the basics, and I know at this point I'm sounding like a broken record, but it's like You're just opening up chests, dude. Not to be like that's a bad thing, but you know, come on, guys. Isn't that what we're doing here? I know there's more to it than that, right? Like, but you know, at the same time, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like that's it. That's all it is. It's just a series of vaults. You know, you just open up a bunch of chests, you get currency, and then you move on. You open up another map, you open up more chests. I mean, even to get to that point, it takes quite a bit of work, right? But actually, you know, out of all the things this league, replica uniques, replica gems, the heist league mechanic, the part that I'm most excited about, that I haven't yet mentioned, because I got a little sidetracked, is actually the hirelings, right? Like, I remember Diablo 2 where you could like get yourself one of those like mercenaries, and then you can equip them, and I mean Diablo 3 had it as well. And for the longest time I was like, when's that coming to PoE? Because I thought that was really cool. You know, you can buff them as well, and like you could do like a hireling build. Maybe you can buff them, right? And so that's the part I'm really looking forward to. The part that I'm actually really impressed about, and it has nothing to do with the game actually, is the voice acting. Have you guys been like listening and just like paying attention to the dialogue and voice acting between like those what are they even called? Like, I keep calling them hirelings, but smugglers? What are they called? Excuse me, rogues? I don't know. Rogue marker, heist lords. Between your heist lords. But like, have you been paying attention to the dialogue? It's insane. Especially, and like, there shouldn't be a reason why it's good, but I'm like, especially during, you know, COVID, where like I bet everything was so difficult to do. Honestly, like the dialogue is one of like the best dialogue I've seen in a while. And there are so many new characters that you have all these new voice lines and everything. Now it doesn't add anything mechanically to the game, but it actually added a lot for me, you know, immersion wise, I suppose. Like I just enjoyment wise, I just enjoyed my time playing Heist because you got all these characters running around. They have new dialogue lines. I was very, very impressed, I will say. So, you know, like, you're probably not, but GGG, if you're watching this, I really want to show my appreciation of new dialogue. It is awesome. It's awesome. Just want to put it out there. I don't ever expect GGG to watch these videos. Why would you watch these videos, GGG? Don't. If you're watching, stop, first of all. Unless you're trying to get to bed. You're trying to fall asleep and you're like, yeah, I'll put up this video. Let me look for Path of Exile, Let's Play Heist. Oh, and let's just throw Emnix in there to get the SEO up a little bit. Okay, yeah, this one here. Or like, oh, search on YouTube, casual, extreme casual, let's play Path of Exile. Oh, there you go, Emnix Plays. There, yeah, I see it. Otherwise, how do you even find me on YouTube? I don't even know. I don't even know how people found me. Like, let's be real here. I've searched my videos up before, and it's pretty hard to find my videos, I think. Maybe it's different now, but when I was searching, it wasn't easy. You know? Okay, how do I get more life? I'm looking on the tree and I'm like, oh crap. I might have picked up all the life I can get. And this is 2,500 is not enough life. It's not enough. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. We can go down here and pick up these nodes. These nodes suck though. 3, 3, 3, 6. Yikes. The other option is to come down here And pick up these nodes. These nodes are okay. But is it worth it to come so far down the tree? I don't know, man. Where else am I gonna get life? Over here, maybe. But I don't want any of this other stuff. Unless I want crit. Oh. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? I mean, this is life. We'll take that for now, and I'll have to think about it. I do have the choice of going down here and doing all this shenanigans. Is that the wisest choice? I don't know. Oh, by the way, one of the viewers, I think it was Lestat, suggested that I put Arcane Cloak on my left click because it's an instant skill, and that actually is freaking genius because I was actually having trouble, you know, maintaining Arcane Cloak because I just keep forgetting. But now, you know, it's basically constantly up. Who needs cast when damage taken when you can basically just do this, right? Well, typically cast when damage taken is like boom, it hits you for really low, and now you need cast when damage taken to actually keep you alive, right? Like I got chunked really hard, cast when damage taken, I put up a guard skill, and that like absorbs a little bit of damage while I take the time to recover. But you know, like Arcane Cloak, as long as I get more mana, I need a little bit more mana. As long as I can get enough mana, Arcane Cloak, even if it doesn't last that long, you know, having that shield up is pretty good. It's pretty important, I think. One thing I can consider is having Arcane Cloak on with increased duration. With increased duration, I can at least either increase duration or second wind, right? I can either increase the duration of the buff or reduce the cooldown. Second wind might be better, actually. Reducing the cooldown is probably better. 4-second cooldown. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the strat. Alright, let's sell some of this stuff and then we'll keep going. Hopefully we'll be able to make Act 10 this episode.
Until next time.
But I don't know, I struggle a little bit with these acts, these last couple ones, because I'm kind of slow with them. This could be good. Hex Blast. Whoa. My damage drops off a cliff with this thing. I thought it'd be better, but no, clearly not.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so be it.
Take care.
Divine Flask. Do I think the Sanctified is better. I mean, you basically just, it's almost instant. It's not really instant, but 800 life over 1 second, 1.5 seconds.
Be careful.
Let's go with that instead. Okay. What else? Let's see.
Good luck. Until next time.
Use the bottle storm. Okay. And that is to kill Shakira. Shakiri? Shakari. I don't remember the name. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there for young fella. Oh, you know what's one problem though? Every time I...
And not before.
Is Arcane Cloak on my weapon? Yeah. Yeah. Basically every time I weapon swap, Arcane Cloak disappears. And then I automatically get assigned default attack. Like, look. A weapon swap? Oh no, it didn't. What happened? I must have taken off my weapon to compare. I think that's why. Okay, well. Good to know. Good to know. Because if it was weapon swap, it would have been a real pain in the butt. I mean, okay, here's what I was expecting, okay? You cast, you cast 3 curses, you hit them once, it takes like 4 seconds to kill a pack, and like clear speed is god awful. But right now, it's pretty good, you know? As long as you have good damage. The clear speed isn't bad. Alright, here's where we drop decoy totem, right? Hit him 3 times. Does he get poisoned at all? Is he poisoned? Honestly, I don't think he is. And if he is, he's not taking much poison damage. I was hoping he would take much more. I'm thinking one thing we can do is we can work on crit. What's the crit chance right now on Hex Blast? 6%. Yikes, it's so low. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, if we can get like decent crit. Wait. Get me out of this quicksand. If we can get decent crit, we could think about getting something like Perfect Agony for more damage. But if we can't get a good, if we cannot get a good crit chance, there's not much point, right? But yeah. Let's see. 6.08, yeah. Kinda tough. Oh my god, this guy just won't stand still. Oh, so annoying. Come on. Just stand still. There we go. Okay, single target. There's a definite problem with the single target. If this is my damage going into maps, if this is my damage going into maps, I need to figure out a way to solve it. Okay, that's basically all I'm saying. But my weapon is crap. My weapon is, you know, I'm not scaling chaos damage. Like, why bother doing poison if you don't scale any chaos or poison damage? You know what I mean? So, I don't think this is truly reflective of our damage. Okay, so I was thinking about getting more life. I think that is the plan. I think that is the plan. So if we do go this way, okay? My question is there any point... Like, should I get perfect agony? It's pretty far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, these are all good nodes. I'm not unhappy to pick these up. Like, I wouldn't be unhappy. Pick up more life. Like, I do need more life. So I can go down like this, grab more life. This will give me another 20%. As well as generic damage, crit chance. And then I can actually consider doing, like, crit shenanigans. But every time you go crit, you need to invest very heavily into it. That's the only problem. You need to invest so heavily into crit that I'm kind of worried that I won't have enough points. And it's just like, it's the wrong class to go crit, you know? One way to do this is if you can reach it with something like a Thread of Hope, Perfect Agony. Then I could kind of see a case. Can you reach this with Thread of Hope? If I put a jewel here, that's pretty far. I really don't think you can reach that, but okay, let's see. Thread of Hope. I'm on here. I'll just show you. Okay, so you do something like this. Oh no, there's no way you can reach it. All the way down there. Thread of Hope. Very large ring. Had to build. No, there's no way. There's no way, man. You would have to path down here, but pathing down here is so many points, bro. For Perfect Agony, you have to go around like that. That's the fastest way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, it's 10 points for Perfect Agony. This is not a good tree, by the way. I was just messing around. Is that really the only way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like the same. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh god. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then you gotta get crit and all that stuff. Forget it. We're not gonna do crit. I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's the solution. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just pick up these life nodes. And then and then we'll pick up mana. You know what? We'll just pick up more mana and life, and then we'll rely on something like Mind Over Matter to give us defenses, I suppose. I'm just thinking, like, you know, traditionally a build has like a life-based build. It has like 170% life, right? Like in softcore. And we don't have that. I was looking at this, I'm like, I can't equip this, but I got a serious foible just so I can equip it. But turns out, even if this thing is red, you can still equip it, so that's good. What happens to my resistances? My resistances are perfectly fine when I do this, huh? Okay, you know what? Let's see if we can get like a 6 socket. No? Good enough for now. Let's just link it like that, and then we'll do Hex Blast. Add a Chaos. Poison? No, you don't need poison anymore. can take something like lesser poison. In this situation, lesser poison might be better. Is it better? It might be. Supported skills have extra chaos damage. Maybe. Maybe the flat damage is better right now. And then, void manipulation. Okay, let's go with that. And then you got clarity on the side. Okay, so we need 2 blues. 3 blues. Ooh, I might have made a mistake. 3 blues again. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, that's fine. We'll take out void manipulation. Huh. It's gonna make it worse. Why? Why? Why would you roll 3 blues? Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. Why would you do this to me, though? Okay. So Cosprey's Will with lesser poison, 100% chance to poison, right? But I have additional poison chance here, so... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I can level poison support in the background, but I don't think I need it. And then for clarity, we'll just stick it... So, sure, right here. Clarity with an Arcane Surge? Are you serious? No, I don't want it to have a multiplier. Okay, oh, this is weird. This is kind of weird. You know what? We'll do it like this. Boom. 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 Alright, Spell Cascade, Impending Doom, Frostbite. Ah, but if I stick Arcane Surge here... Okay, we'll just unlink it. It's fine. Yeah, 2 and 2. So we'll do Vitality, Clarity, Arcane Surge, Arcane Cloak. There! Perfect. And then we'll keep this chest just because... You know, in case we realize our defenses suck. So we'll keep this around. Alright, let's give this a try. Let's see. Now we have perfect, like 100% chance to poison. We don't do much poison damage, admittedly. You know, you still have the same problem. I'm not doing that much poison damage. I need to actually start working towards scaling that out, but we're not there yet. Okay, and then let's put Arcane Cloak here. Okay, I want to try this on someone. I mean, we're still one-shotting everyone right now, but... We're basically working off of a 3-link right now, aren't we? I mean, we are. Because I have a level 1 or level 2 lesser poison. Like, this is the gem you get at level 1. Literally. So this support gem cannot be, like, all that good right now. Yeah, like, every time I kill something, it levels up. It's hilarious. There you go, it's about to level up again. So that support gem definitely needs a lot of leveling. But I mean, the Hex Blast itself is still one-shotting everything. Either Hex Blast is one-shotting everything, or Impending Doom is one-shotting everything. It's one or the other, right? Alright. How much poison damage is he taking? He's not taking any poison damage, bro! Uh-oh. It's fine. We'll make it work. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. I mean, we need to keep building. I haven't figured it out yet. Like, we haven't gotten to a point where we can really say whether this is working or not, because we're just not scaling the right kind of damage right now. But the poison isn't doing much. Hold on. Let me think. Let me think about this real quick. Okay. We're on a 3 link, so let's start with at least putting in void manipulation instead, just for chaos damage instead of this, right? We don't have a 100% chance to poison, I don't think. But it's pretty high up. It's like 85% chance. It's pretty high. Like, is he poisoned? I can't even tell. That's how little damage it's doing. Alright, let's see. You suck everything in?
When I'm ready and not before.
I don't know. He's just dying to hits.
Talents, as you can see.
Leo to transportation, Corel to fortification. Literally, who cares?
This wasn't one of them.
Sure.
Next time you see me, I'll be a new man with a new plan.
Okay, so we just did... I don't think there's any other quest over here, so we're gonna keep going. I still can't tell. We'll need to go and fight like an actual boss, I think. By the way, are there heist bosses? I know there are such things as grand heists, right? But I've never heard of a heist boss. The grand heist is just a giant blueprint. Where's the boss? There's gotta be a... Well, hold on. I got real curious for a second, and now I'm like, wait, is there a boss? Let me check the challenges. Defeat heist boss. Okay, well, there are bosses. There you go. Like, that's the way to find out, right? Just check the challenges, because there's no way they won't show it. All right. Let's test with, like... How do we test this? I mean, Hexblast is just... It's a big bonker. It bonks people. Like you know, those two-handed builds from last league? It just hits people hard. And I'm perfectly fine with that. But the question is, like, does this scale ailments well? Or is it only Ignite? I know everyone scales Ignite with it, but can I scale Poison? There's gotta be a way. But right now, it doesn't look like I'm scaling Poison at all. And a lot of that has to do with... You know what? It's not fair. It's not fair to this build. I'm not building Poison yet. Like, my weapons doesn't have, you know, chaos damage over time. I don't have... Everything is just flat spell damage. Like, how am I supposed to do Poison if everything is just doing spell damage right now? And then, like, I go and say, oh, yeah, like, build sucks. Like, that's not fair to this build. So, I'm not gonna give judgment to it just yet. Because, honestly, I need better gear. I need real gear. So, let's just wait a little bit. What was that? Mana? Mana could be good, but no notable, so not so good. By the way, I have to like duck out in maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes. It doesn't look like we're finishing this act. Unless I start really going fast. I mean, we're doing okay. Okay, I know there's a quest back there. I purposely skipped it. Because I was like, maybe we should focus on progression a little bit more.
It was Sin's creation that brought about Ray class rule. We are simply here to restore it.
Okay.
Too much
Ooh.
clutter.
I'm full? I need more cast speed, actually. Like, just a little bit. It'd be nice if I can get something like Onslaught. Or even like, you know, like Frenzy charges. What level is this? 62? You know, I'm still quite over level for this area. Oh, I haven't done these things yet. I haven't done any trials for a while, actually. I should be thinking about the lab. Oh god. Roomba Central. Oh, be careful, Roombas. Be careful, Roombas.
When I'm ready,
Am I going the right way? Yeah. There you go.
too much clutter.
Yeah, no thank you. I'll take the unveil. That's about it. Let's go sell this crap.
Keep your eyes.
Definitely need as many of the 6 sockets as we can get our hands on, because at this point, kind of light on jewelers. Actually, I'm really light on jewelers, so I need jewelers pretty badly, I think. Okay. Let's do this.
War nights.
Okay, this belt. If I use it, I lose resistance, right? I lose cold resistance. Ah. Can I craft it? Crafting cold resistance on a belt? Is that a thing? You most certainly can. So this will give me more life. Yeah, quite a bit more life. And then resistance is still fine. Good. Good. So I can sell this belt then. Life, yes.
Warm nights.
I mean, I don't need the ES, admittedly. Picked up quite a few contracts in the last couple zones. So I know what I'm gonna be doing off stream. I've been doing, yeah, I mean, I should be streaming some of this stuff or like, you know, recording it, but I've been having fun doing a lot of heists. It's just a nice casual way of playing PoE. Especially since, you know, like you can hide behind doors. Like I have AFK'd. I literally went grocery shopping in the middle of a heist. You know? Like I was playing and then I'm like, oh crap, I'm kind of hungry. We don't have groceries and I promised to go grocery shopping. All right, let's go. And I just like literally leave it, which is part of the reason why I'm not recording this stuff, right? Because like that's what I'm doing right now. I would leave it and I'd come back like 2 hours later. You know, like we would do a little bit of banking, we get some groceries, you know, cook dinner.
And not before.
Like I left the house today at I think like 5, and then I finished at like 7. Went grocery shopping, came back, put away the groceries. Today happened to be garbage day, you know, so like I put away the garbage. We were like, oh crap, today's also like the yard. We're like newbie homeowners. We don't know how this works, right? We're like, oh, today's the day or tomorrow's the day they pick up all the yard waste. So we were like, we didn't even rake the leaves. So we raked the leaves, put that away, made dinner, ate dinner, had some dessert too, actually. And then I came downstairs to play, and it was like 8 o'clock. So like I was away from the computer, stuck in a heist, just AFK for like 3 hours. That's what I've been doing these days. So that's kind of the reason why I haven't been recording the heists. Instead, I'm like, okay, I need to find 60 minutes where I can like, you know, make a recording and upload it, obviously. And that's what these sessions are. But there are also many sessions where I'm just like, I want to play, but in 5-minute intervals. Like, how long does a heist take? 5 to 10 minutes? I would do one heist and I'm like, all right, that was fun, and I would go do something else. I don't know. It's very short. Like, this league is very good for if you just don't want to sit there for a long time. You can consume the content in like a very short basis, you know? I suppose you could do it with a lot of other stuff like delves as well. But you can't really AFK in delves because something could show up and kill you. But yeah, I was like AFKing in Heist, especially since a lot of the mobs in Heist, they don't even attack you for some reason. I don't know if it's a bug or what. Maybe it's just like that, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna work on some more life. You know, the AoE on this is quite strong. As long as it like actually one taps them. Alright. Sometimes it does one tap them if you just give it some time for the doom to build up. Again, this is my playstyle. This is my kind of playstyle.
And not before.
Slow and steady. We're not winning any races. You know, slow and steady wins the race. We're not winning any races. Someone's gonna show up, they're gonna be a lot faster than us, and you know, they're gonna win all the competitions. They're gonna have more currency, they're gonna have more levels. Sure, they might die a little bit more because they're gonna run into stuff, but for the most part, they're gonna have more damage, you know? Maybe they have more fun, I don't know. But for me, when I play PoE, I have the most fun when I can actually see what's going on. I remember I was playing with Alan. He was playing his Volatile Dead Spellslinger, and he would literally like shoot a couple balls, run and shoot a couple more balls, and just run. And like literally things were dying around him, dying behind him, and he doesn't even see it. And the only time he stops is when he hears his loot filter go ding. Like at that point, like I don't feel like I'm playing anymore. I feel like I'm botting. I don't know. It's like it's not my thing. But obviously, you know, the whole, like I mentioned maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago, you know, like part of what's fun in PoE is min-maxing your character and getting it to the point where it can just like kill monsters off screen without you even looking, right? That is part of the fun, so I understand, but once I get to that point, I typically go, I think this character is done, because what am I doing? Like, I'm not even playing anymore, I'm just running and like trying to pick up loot. I don't know. So this is actually a little bit more fun because I can see, oh yeah, these guys are getting chunked, or they're not dying, or I don't, you know, I'm losing my HP. Oh my god, I need to use my flasks or whatever, right? I want to feel like I'm doing something instead of just being a cog in the machine that is PoE. You know, I'm not actually playing this game. I'm merely a vessel. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to merely be a vessel channeling the RNG gods. Kind of weird that there's a fortification in here. Alright, we're gonna curse them. We're gonna wait. Boom. I don't know. I can't tell if this is good or bad. I'm having a lot of trouble figuring it out.
An honorable.
Oh, not pretty. Oh.
Keep your word or lose your head.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to decide whether is it the build? Is the build bad?
When I'm ready and not
Maybe. I guess the answer is maybe. We'll have to see in maps, really. I'm starting to think maybe the build isn't bad. It might be bad against bosses. But just now, we like one-shotted the Syndicate guys. Alright, this is probably the true test. Let's see. Oh, that's not much damage at all. Alright, we cursed them 3 times. More importantly, the poison isn't doing crap. Oh! Okay, I deserve that. Yeah. Single target. If I could somehow just get really good poison somehow, I would have a little bit more faith in this. But you can kind of tell there, like... It's not fair. It's not fair to the build. I don't know. We'll see. The on-hit damage is not great, right? And admittedly, the poison damage wasn't great either, but I don't expect the poison damage to be good just yet. Like, there's no way for it to be good. I haven't built anything around it yet.
be careful.
Okay, talk to Sin, give him the powder. Alright, I didn't do that stuff over there yet, but... Let's go kill Kira first, since I'm already here. So we do okay against rares. Against, like, bosses with, like, a lot of HP, we struggle a little bit. We do really well while clearing. Which I suppose, at the end of the day, if this character all is good for is clearing, I'd be okay with that. Because I can just farm up some currency and then make like a boss killing build. Isn't that what people do? This is fine. Give it 2 seconds.
When I'm ready and not before.
That's not Kira, is it? It is. Oh, it's Garukan. Hey. Come on, clump up a little bit. So I can poison the two of you. Together. Oh, come on. Okay, I mean, we can still kill stuff, so I guess it's fine. At least stuff is dying. This is starting to look more and more like my Berserker, dude. We're entering Berserker territory. Kinetic blast, you know, like all of that good stuff. No HP, no damage.
Salah.
Just keep at it. Just keep at it. It's gonna get fixed. Don't worry, it's gonna get fixed. I swear to God, it's gonna be okay. The boiling lake. Yes, that's where I want to go. You know what? I am gonna try and finish this act. I was gonna stop like 5 minutes ago, but I'm having a lot of fun. And now, like, there's a chip on my shoulder, you know? When people go, you can't do this, or in this case, when I tell myself you can't do this, I get a little stubborn. I'm like, I'll show you, Emnix. Emnix's brain. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not gonna listen to you, my own brain. You don't know better than me. I know better than me. Are you me? In a way, yes. Actually, literally, yes, but my brain is telling me no. But my meme meter is telling me yes, 100%. You gotta do this. Do it for the lols.
When I'm ready.
I okay, you know what? I actually do somewhat believe that this could work. Not to like a great extent, you know, like Poison Hex Blast. Really should just do Ignite. It's literally built into the skill. But I do think it could work. I had thought that maybe poison would kill him, but clearly not. I left him at like 1% HP and even that didn't kill him. It's crazy. Okay, I mean, this thing's a little bit higher level now, so I can put this back on and see how it does. With a 100% chance to poison. I mean, you get 3 stacks of poison. If you can stack that with... If you can get a lot of mobs bunched up, you can stack a lot of poison, right? I think, I hope. Alright, let's try and finish the act. And I'll do the side quest later. One option of doing poison is we can just really try and force the issue. You know? Like we go all in on this Archmage stuff. And then it's not the greatest idea, to be honest. But you can use Archmage and then go Volker's Gloves for poison. You know? You would lose the ability to use Vixens, but I don't know, like that just seems like a very heavy investment on not enough damage. That's my initial thought, but like I don't have enough experience with these kinds of builds to know. It could also be like, you know, just mediocre for a lot of investment. I mean, he's taking a lot of damage. A lot of on-hit damage, not necessarily poison damage, huh? Okay, well, I mean, it's still fine. If only this skill didn't have such a low critical chance, you know? Like, I feel like this skill is strongest when it can crit a lot. Because it can shock, it can ignite, it can freeze, and all three of those get triggered by crits. Like, that's probably the best way to play it. And maybe you go like Assassin or something. But I was hoping to do this because you get like... You get Chaos Pops, right? 25% chance for him to explode. It's okay, it's okay. This is fine. Ooh. I mean, I don't know. Is crit the way to go? Crit is the way to go, I think, if you want to take advantage of, like... Crit probably is the way to go, but whatever. We're doing all the wrong things right now, I think. Again, this is how not to play PoE. Welcome, everyone. If this is your first time, welcome to Emnix shows you how not to play PoE. Episode like 10,000. You know, we've been doing this for over 7 years now, I think. Wait, no, that's a long time. Maybe like 6 years. When did I start my account? 2014? 15? Has it really been that long?
When I'm ready and not
Have I really been doing this for that long? I just came to a realization, you know, this account has been open for a while, right? I feel like my builds used to be better. Yes? No? Actually, that cannot be true. I had some truly just god-awful terrible builds back then. You know, the way I used to play PoE is I literally just went, hey, what's like a cool memey way to play? Okay, I'm gonna play it that way. Oh god, this could actually kill me. Can I like draw them together? Like put a black hole right there? Yeah. Yeah, like that. Ow. Yeah, right into the middle. Come on. No, don't destroy it. That's not what I wanted. I want you all to get grouped up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. One down, two to go. With these mobs, you can just lay one curse and then Hex Blast. That's no problem. Again, we seem to be only good for clearing. Okay, okay. Slowly taking damage. I can see it. Actually, Chevron's taking quite a bit of damage. You're dead. Next. Okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
You know, in certain parts, I'm like, this game is weird. In certain areas, I'm like, I am a freaking god. I am, you know, the literal incarnation of a god. And then there are also moments where I'm like, oh, I hit, like I hit like a wet tissue. You know, like I can't, I don't do any damage. When I'm killing trash mobs, I'm like, dude, this build is insane. When I'm fighting bosses, I'm like, oh, okay, crap. I'm in trouble. I'm going through all these mood swings right now. I don't know how to feel. Alright. But he's dead. You're dead. No need to worry. Alright. Big boss time. Big boss. And then we go into Act 10, and then one more act, and we go into maps. So we only have like 2 more days, and we get to go into maps. This is gonna be great. How come I cannot target you? Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, just keep him in place with the black hole. We're gonna need to just tickle him. Slowly whittle his HP away. Oh, the more I play, the more this is starting to feel like the Berserker I made. Okay. I'm getting some flashbacks. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, I actually have to pay attention to the mechanics of this fight. That's how I'm playing right now. Alright, we good. We good though. We're still good. We still beat him. See, that's all that matters. As long as you beat the boss, like what's there to complain about? But like seriously, if we have to fight the Elder Guardians like this, I remember how painful it was. It took me like over 15 minutes to kill a Guardian. If it's gonna be like that, just kill me. I'll just do Heist. It's cool. We don't need to fight bosses. Alright, but we're in Act 10. We're in Act 10 and things are, they're just moving along, I suppose. If I had to describe the situation we're in, they're moving along. You know, at least we're progressing. We're going in a positive direction. At first, you know, you were going downhill at like 100 kilometers an hour. You were just zooming. And now you're hitting like that the bottom of the valley, right? You're bottoming out a little bit. And you know, you were going down so fast, now you bottom out and you can kind of see there's just like a lot of flat land. And you can see there's potentially like another little, you know, downhill further down the line, but you don't know how steep it's gonna be. That's where I am right now. We're bottoming out. You know, you're on this little roller coaster and like you got to the bottom and now you're like you're flat. You're in that stretch where you're just like you can catch your breath because this entire time going down you were like you're screaming, right? You're going down this roller coaster just screaming. I don't know how you guys ride roller coasters. I scream. I'm that dude that's like So you're going down. Get to the first bottom. Now you're going at like 5 kilometers an hour, which is like what, 2 miles an hour for all of you Americans with your imperial system. 3 miles an hour. I don't know. And once we get into maps, we're gonna have to see whether that downhill is a real downhill or it's just like a whoop, a little dip, and it goes. That's the end of the ride. Thank you for riding the Great Canadian whatever. I forgot all the Wonderland rides. The Behemoth. Anyways, that's a roller coaster here in Toronto. We're in Act 10. We're in Act 10 and you know what? I'm still happy, right? I'm happy we got here at least. We're getting some currency, we're getting some gear. I don't have too much to complain about. I'm just happy to be playing, to be honest. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll be able to finish up Act 10. If not, we're going to try and get it done over the weekend. This is a long weekend for me. It's Canadian Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be seeing some family. So it's possible that I'm going to be away for a bit, but we're gonna have to see. Thank you guys very much, by the way, for watching. Thank you all for all the support that you've given me. There's actually been an astounding amount of support for this series. You know, a lot of people have been commenting on the videos. They've been giving suggestions to the character. It's funny. It's the characters that do the worst that receives the most comments. Maybe there's a correlation there. You know, people see me struggling. They're like, "Oh man, this guy, he needs my help." I don't know, maybe that's the case, but again, thank you guys very much for all the support. I appreciate it, by the way. I'm being slightly facetious about it, but really I do appreciate all the support that you've been giving me and all the comments that you guys have been leaving me as well. It actually has been helping a lot, and a lot of the advice I've been given, it's been going into this character. But once again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.